Hello, I'm Kathy Baker, and I want to thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute little gift card purses. They're just right for giving gift cards to people. You can fit 2 gift cards in there, or a gift card and some chocolate, or a gift card and a note and chocolate, or you can actually fit chapstick in there. That was one of the first things my daughter noticed, was the size that you could fit a chapstick in there. Really fun, really easy to do. You're going to start out with a sheet of designer series paper that's 6 by 6. One of the things I like about 6 by 6 paper is that you can buy it in stacks that are already 6 by 6 pre-cut, or you can take your 12 by 12 designer series paper and cut that into 4 pieces that are each 6 by 6, and you can use your whole sheet of designer series paper. You're also going to use coordinating cardstock. You're going to have 2 pieces that are 3/4 inch wide by 3.5 inches long, and an extra piece. I use the modern label punch. That's an old retired punch, but you can use any kind of a rectangle or an oval to make the little flap on there. And then 2 small pieces of ribbon that are 5.5 inches each. All those dimensions I wrote up here in the corner. So your designer series paper, I've already scored mine, and with this paper being kind of striped, it might be hard to see it, but just use your scorer, and you're going to score it at, you want to look at your design and see which way you want it. This is the way I want it to be up and down. So up and down, you're going to score it 1 1/4 and then 4 3/4. Then rotate your paper and score it at 2 1/2 and 3 1/2. And then once you have all those scored lines, you're going to crease your fold really well. You can use bone folder if that's your tool of choice. I really like using the back of my nail just because it's convenient and I never have to go looking for it. Okay, so you want to be sure you burnish those folds really well. These little purses are a lot like origami, where you want your folds, your creases, to be crisp, because it will come together a lot easier that way. So once you have all of your folds done, you're going to be looking at this small panel right here. This side is going to be like the side of the purse right here. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want it to make a valley between the large panel and the small panel. And so you're going to look at where that little corner is, and you're going to try and make your fold so that corner is nice and crisp, and those 2 sides together come parallel, and then you kind of crease that inner piece. Okay, once you have that corner, it makes it, once you've done it one time, it kind of makes sense. So you're going to make that valley between there, and it doesn't matter which way your this piece folds until you're ready to assemble it. So whichever way it's easy for you to turn your card around, turn your paper around so that it feels comfortable to you. Okay, does that make sense? Hope so. Then we'll try it again on this side. You're going to make your valley and just turn your paper around whichever way it feels most comfortable to you. And you'll just have to experiment a little bit until you get the feel for making those folds go the way you want them to. I've been doing a few of these, pardon me, I'm getting ready for a craft fair, and so I've been making a lot of these little gift card purses. I think at the holidays, people think about giving gift cards, but the thing that's fun about this is you can use any paper and you can use them, make these for any time of year, you know, for birthdays. When you push it together, you're going to want to push on the sides a little bit because you want it to be a little bit of a dent, not a real crease. But there's your basic purse right there. To assemble it, or to make it hold together, I use tear and tape, which I love. I live in a humid city, and so adhesives are extra important. And the tear and tape goes on easily, and it holds it really firmly. And you sure want to use good adhesive when you're making a 3-dimensional project, because you don't want to give a gift and then have it fall apart. That would not be fun. And then when you're ready to take this off, I like going from the side of the tape to pull the ends off. And when you fold it up, just keep your paper flat and go along this fold, and it'll be exactly where it needs to be. Okay, if I can get my backing off. That's always the thing that is a challenge when you're taping something. All right, and then once you get those, pull your little sides out. There, you got it. All right, now I'm going to put the ribbon on next, and what I'm going to do with the ribbon is going to go on the outside, and I like attaching it first with glue dots, and I like using my grid paper, 1, 2, 3, so that I know that I'm going the same distance on both sides. And you want to be sure that your ribbon is flat without any kinks in it. And up 1, 2, 3 squares. Now you may have noticed my little bit of glue dot is sticking out, but that's not any big deal because I'm going to be putting more adhesive on to hold all of this together. So a little bit of glue dot sticking out is not going to matter. Okay, because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come back with my tear and tape, and I'm going to use that to attach the little side, like the top flap. But I like using this. I just really want to make sure that my ribbon stays secure, because people will see these little purses and want to pick them up by the handle. So you want to be sure you've got that nice and secure. It goes on like a champ. So I'm going to have to come back with my emery board later and fix that a little bit. My cutter is a little bit old enough that it frayed the paper, but that's not any big deal because we can fix that. I like Bob Ross. If anybody remembers watching him paint, he would do something unexpected. He'd go, that's a happy little mistake. We'll just change it and make it into something else. So anytime you make a mistake, don't think of it as a mistake. Think of it as something you can change it into. Okay? So again, oh, that's looking more and more like a little purse. Okay, so next we're going to take the flap, and I'm going to kind of curve it a little bit before I crease it. And to put the flap on, oh, I love this part. Have you ever seen Velcro that is sticky back? You can buy it at the, you may have to go to a fabric store, but I think I ended up finding mine at the grocery store. It's sticky on one side, and then it's got your Velcro hook and loops on the other. So what I do is I attach it to one side of my flap with the sticky, and then I go ahead and I put the Velcro on it like this, so that my Velcro pieces will be exactly the right place when I put them on the card, put them on the purse. Okay, so I've got my fold there, and I want it right in the middle, which I am estimating. Stick that on there, and then you use a little bit more tear and tape. And I hope, if I'm going too fast, you can always stop the tape and start over again. Sometimes I get going and thinking, oh, I'm in a hurry, I have to get this done. And then I'm sticking it on the back side. And then the last thing I'm going to add is a little pearl embellishment to the little flap. That one's not picking up well, so I'll grab this one. Oops, there we go. Stick that on there, and there you have it. Cute little gift bag, gift card purse. Ooh, I'm going to stick that so it's, there we go. All right. So I love these little gift bags, gift card purses. I hope you like them too and enjoy giving them a try yourself. Thanks for watching.